Hi guys, today I'm back to film my weekly makeup bag. It has to be kind of a quick video because I have some errands to run and it's just kind of a busy day. So I feel like I probably say that quite a bit, but I kept things a little bit simple this week, or I tried to. I'm going to be filming kind of a lot this week, so I have more colorful makeup in here. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with primers. First one is my Laura Geller Spackle. I'm just trying to use this up, so this is going to be in here for a while. I'm actually kind of starting to like this primer though. It's not the greatest for my skin type just because I have more textural issues. I need like a primer that fills in like big pores and that kind of thing. But this is actually really nice because it's very moisturizing. So I can get away with not applying moisturizer because I have this. So it's kind of nice because it takes an extra step out of my routine. But I'm just working on finishing that. This is also kind of a priming product. It's the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer. I took this out of my weekly makeup bag last week and I'm adding it back in this week because I love this. It's what I have on today as my foundation. It's just, in my opinion, beautiful. It's easy because I just apply it with my fingers, so it's just really, really quick. So I like this a lot and I miss it because it's easy. But I do have two other foundation products. I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I've mentioned I'm trying to finish this up, so that is why it's in here. Nothing special with that. The other one is my Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. This I like too because it's very easy and it's nice full coverage, but I also haven't used this month, so I wanted to use a little bit before I have to do my update, which is also this week for Project Pan. So there's that. For like setting powders, I have my Rimmel Stay Matte. Just working through this too. For concealers, sorry, I have a new like acrylic makeup organizer and it's nice because everything's so organized, but I'm not used to it yet. So I have for concealers my Urban Decay Naked Skin. I think this is probably the only concealer I have besides the NYX like palette. I managed to really clean out my concealers, but I'm not doing that well with the other categories of my makeup. So anyways, I think I might switch this out soon and try the NYX palette, but I really love this concealer. I've been noticing too that a lot more beauty YouTubers have been talking about this concealer, which makes me really happy because I don't want Urban Decay to discontinue a good product. I know that this is new and they probably wouldn't discontinue it so soon, but if people buy it and like it, they will keep it around. So for other face products, I'll start with highlighters. It's still going to be the Benefit What's Up. I've been setting it with something that's not technically a highlighter, and I will talk about that in my Project Pan video. But I'm just going to keep using this because it is like a nice cream highlighter, so I'm just going to keep using this week. I do have my Too Faced bronzer in here as well. This is also in Project Pan, so you'll see that update soon. But I've been making really good progress with this, and I've actually really been loving it lately. So I'm going to keep that in here. For blushes, I have 4. I have 3 that I'm going to show you now, and 1 I'll show you a little bit later. But I have 2 NYX ones. This one is in Mauve, and this one is in Summer Peach. So those are my NYX blushes. Otherwise, the last one is a MAC Breath of Plum. I still feel like this is kind of a more fall wintry blush, but I also don't really hate it right now. Like I don't feel like it's, I don't know, I guess maybe there's snow on the ground so it doesn't feel like spring, but I haven't felt like it hasn't been seasonally appropriate. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's weird, I know. Sorry. Next I'm going to do brow products. So I'm going to try to stick to these 3. I might use my Dip Brow once or twice, but hoping to stick to these 3 products. I have my Rimmel Professional Brow Pencil in here, my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and then my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel. And these 3 I actually have on my brows today, and I really, really like them. First, I usually do the Micro Brow Pencil and just shape everything out and fill them in. And then I use the Rimmel one, and it just adds a little bit of warmth, and it also helps the hairs lay, I think, a little bit flatter because it's a little heavier pencil than the micro pencil is. And then I just set everything with the Anastasia Tinted Gel. So I'm going to try to keep this as my brow routine this week. I might use the Dip Brow once or twice because I feel like when I use the Dip Brow, I shape them better. but I like the color of this one a little bit more than the Dip Brow, because the Dip Brow is a little bit light, just a little. So I want to try to stick to those. Next, I guess, is eyeshadow bases. I have 3, possibly 2, depending on what happens with one of them. So the first one is, I never did find my Lorac Behind the Scenes primer. I have no idea where it went. I've searched everywhere. I'm thinking possibly my cat got a hold of it and it's under something and I'm not going to find it for like 10 years. I don't know. She likes to play with things and then it just disappears under the couch or under the stove or stuff like that. So anyways, just kind of replace it. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. It's not brightening enough for me. I should have known better, being this pale, that this color was not going to be brightening enough. But this is actually kind of a nice primer because it really evens out your lid, gets rid of like discoloration and stuff. So I don't hate this, but it doesn't serve the purpose that I was hoping it would. It's a nice primer, but it's not eye brightening. So trying to use that up. This is the one that I said kind of iffy about. It's the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Blamed Blue eyeshadow stick. I'm just using this as a base because anytime I wear this any other way, it just creases. It even creases usually when I put eyeshadows on top, but I think it would look really pretty with one of the eyeshadows from the Vice palette this week. So I'm gonna, I don't know, we're gonna give that a shot. And then lastly is my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is from the Rebel Bloom collection that just came out. So this one is in Hydrangea Hype. It's like a nice kind of icy blue color, and this I thought would pair really nicely with some colors for my Vice Limited palette. So there's that. For liners, I have a lot. Let's see if I get through all these. But the first one is the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner. This is in Siren. I just didn't use this last week, so I'm kind of keeping it in here because I'm not good about using this and I want to be better about it, especially because this liner is so pretty. I like it because I can do really simple makeup and then put this on and it just adds that extra pop and makes it look like I put a little more effort in than I did. So I'm surprised I haven't used it because it's, if everything else is so easy and that's the one like hard thing I have to do, I'm surprised I haven't been using it. I have a lot of pencil liners. There's 4 Urban Decay ones. I chose a lot more colorful ones because I have the Vice palettes in here this week. So first one is Vice, which is that nice purple. I brought Sabbath back to make a little bit of progress with this before my update and because I missed this pencil. I have LSD, which I've rarely ever used. It's a pretty like blue-green glittery color. And then I have Black Velvet in here because this is Project Pan and I need a black liner. And then I have 2 other pencil liners. This one I got in a Birchbox. It's Lord & Berry. It's the Sparkle Black Mini Liner. On its own, I really don't like this. But I've actually been using this kind of as an eyeshadow base. What I've been doing is a more natural eye on my lid, and then I will take, for example, from that 7 Days of Shadow box, I'll take like Flash, or I even did Mildew, the more green color, and I will put this down first and then put that color on top, and it just acts like an eyeshadow base and it just makes the color pop. It is so pretty, especially with the glitter in there. It's really, really pretty. I'll have to like wear it in a video next week or something. But the other one is the Mally Evercolors Starlight Waterproof Liner. This one's in Toasted Sugar. And I got this in a set, and I love all of the liners. They're really pretty just from what I've played with. This is the one that I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's just a weird color to me. Just kind of a light, I almost want to say champagne-y colored liner. So it's very pretty along the lower waterline, but that's really the only way that I'm going to use it. So I don't know. I have weird feelings about that kind of, I guess. I do have my lip liners in this drawer, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about those. But I have Nude Pink and I believe this one is in Rose, yes. So I just have these 2 for my lip liners this week. just because I have more pinky stuff this week. So there are those. And then I do have this in here because I'm still trying to find a way that I like this. It's the Milani Lip Flash and Star Flash. This too I'm going to use a little bit this week. I did use it a little bit last week, just trying it out, and it wasn't bad. So getting kind of more hopeful. Next, I guess, are eyeshadows. So I'm going to try to get my single shadows drawer open here, but I might not be able to. So I have MAC Yogurt, which of course I've been using as a base shadow. You guys will see this in Project Pan, but I do have more pan showing on it. I was going to try to finish it before the end of the month, and that's still kind of how I feel, but I don't think I'm going to, and I'll explain that in the video. Urban Decay Gravity, I'm still, you know, making a little bit of progress with that. And then I have Virgin in here, which I cannot reach because it's at the back of the drawer. So those are my like individual shadows. I do have my box of 7 Days of Shadow in here too. So this I want to use. I'm pretty close to finishing a couple of the shades, so I want to keep using that. And I guess that just goes kind of right into palettes then. So I have my MAC Fabulousness Warm Eyes, which I also have crammed in this little drawer, and I don't know that I can get it out. Yes, I can. So there's that. That I'm going to use this week. And then I have a couple more palettes. I obviously have my Urban Decay Naked palette in here as well because I got to keep making progress with this. I am thinking about taking like a little break, like a week break from it, but I don't know. Even if I use a totally different palette for like a lid color, I can use like Buck from this for like a transition color, or I could use like Sin as an inner corner highlight color. So even if I'm not doing a whole look from this palette, I'll use like 1 or 2 shades. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I just want to take like a week break from this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and keep using it this week because I do have those Vice palettes in here. They are more colorful palettes. So I do want to have a couple, you know, neutral options as well. But like I said, I have Vice palettes in here this week. So I have the Vice Limited palette. This is really pretty, but I'm not impressed with some of the shadows, and I'm kind of playing with it. Crystal is the one I'm thinking about pairing with Hydrangea Hype, that Rebel Bloom color tattoo. And then also Road Stripe I was kind of thinking about pairing with it, because Road Stripe is one of those colors, it just does not look like anything special. It just looks white, but it's got like a blue, pinky, purple duochrome to it, which isn't really showing up, but this is a more colorful palette, so I figured this would be kind of fun for spring. So there's that one. And then I have the Vice Limited, not Vice Limited, that was that one, the Vice 2 palette. So this one, I was thinking the color Madness would pair really nicely with that Rimmel pencil, and I'm going to try that out. I've been wanting to use the more pink shades down here because it's been a long time since I've used these. So this palette, it has actually been a long time since I've used it, period, but I really love this palette. It's probably one of my favorites, so glad to be using that again. And then for my last palette, this is something new that I think I'm going to start doing. I'm going to include one Tarte, I think just product, in my weekly makeup bag. Either a palette or a lip option from this set. I did this set before and I've always had it kind of in here, but I think I'm also going to start like doing a palette option as well. So my Tarte product this week is this little quad. It came from the holiday set, the Away We Go one, which was the 2014 one. So this is also my 4th blush here, and I'll read the colors to you quick. Let's see. So this one is Private Chateau. This one is Cafe for Creme Brulee, Tea for Two, Marvel at the Mona Lisa, and then the blush is an Irresistible. It's really, really pretty. But again, another nice little quad of like neutrals to have with the bright, colorful ones. Some transition colors and that kind of thing. The only thing is these 3 are matte and this one is not. But the shimmer in it is just, it's very fine. So it ends up kind of coming across as a matte shadow most of the time. Or at the very least a satin. And then the blush is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's kind of the reason why I didn't put that Tarte Celebrated blush in here, because this is really, really similar. I didn't even realize they were that similar. So that is like my little Tarte product for the week. Now on to lip stuff. So the first thing, I haven't used this for a while and I've kind of forgot about it a lot. It's this IT Cosmetics, the It Factor Duo. It's the Vitality Lip Flush 4-in-1 Reviving Lipstick Stain. They always have such long names for their products. And then it's the Vitality Lip Blush Hydrating Gloss Stain, and it's in the color Je ne sais quoi. This is like that pretty pink color that I've talked about. It changes color just a little bit when you put it on. Seems like it gets a little bit darker. And I want to say it's like pH, whatever. It's like that thing where it changes with everyone's different pH levels and stuff, so the color is different on everybody. But it is beautiful, and I haven't used it for a while, so I want to use that. Otherwise, MAC Cream Cup. This is just, first and foremost, I'm so close to finishing this. So at the beginning of the week, I am going to be using this pretty much every day, reapplying it constantly because I'm trying to hurry up and finish it before my update. I have this Tarte gloss in here. So this is another Tarte product I'm going to be using. It's New York Minute. It is a pretty like purpley pink gloss. And I'm thinking about pairing this with the Milani Star Flash, just seeing if I like it that way. If not, I'll probably pair it with Cream Cup or something, but it's a beautiful gloss. I love this. It's getting a little old. It's actually got a pretty decent amount of progress though. It's like all the way down to here, and I feel like I've barely used this gloss. So there's that. I have this that I haven't used in a long time either. It's my Too Faced little sample in Naked Dolly. Another thing with colorful eye looks, I like to do a lot of nude lips, so I figured this would be a good nude lip option this week. Plus, oh, I can't smell because I have a cold, but these usually smell really good, and I just can't smell it right now. I am still working on my Debbie gloss my Buxom gloss in Debbie. So it's kind of, as I've said, I've been pairing different lipsticks with it and stuff. So this week, I'm going to use my NYX Butter Lipstick in Bit of Honey. It's actually what I have on now. It's kind of worn off a little bit because it's been a while since I've applied it. The gloss is still definitely there, but I think the lipstick is kind of starting to wear away now. It's a pretty combination. It's a little orangey for me. Like the lipstick's maybe a little too orange, but maybe I'll do a pink lip liner, then that, and then this on top. I don't know. Just playing around with some options with it, but that is kind of another lip combo this week. And then I have my NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Spice Cake. I've only worn this once, and I love it, but it's been a long time since I've worn it, so I'm kind of, want to use this again. And I think that is it. I do have my Sugarberry Fresh Lip Balm in here, but it's not really something that I'm going to be probably wearing on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of more something I wear when I get home, just to hydrate my lips. So there's that. But yeah, otherwise I think that is it. For fragrances this week, it is a rollerball week, I will say that. I have a ton of rollerballs. They're all in my lap. I'm just trying to, get rid of these. So I have the Kat Von D one in Adora that I've been, using for Project Pan. So that's not really a surprise, but I've been using it quite a bit more this last week. I think I'm doing a lot better. And I think having more rollerballs will help me use it. So the other one is Dream Angels Heavenly. This is getting kind of old. I love this perfume though. It's what I have on today. I love it so much. But like I said, I think having more rollerballs will help me kind of use up the Kat Von D one. Because if I have a spray, I just think that that's so much easier than applying a rollerball. So I always will reach for the spray over the rollerball. But if I have only rollerballs to choose from, I'm more likely to choose the Kat Von D one, I guess. The other one is the The other one is the Pacifica Malibu Lemon Blossom Rollerball. This I want to get the spray in, and I just keep the packaging because it's so cute. But this too is a rollerball, and I love it. And again, I'm trying to kind of finish the Kat Von D one, and this is kind of helping me do that because then I have only rollerballs to choose from. So that is my fragrances for the week. For my nail polish, I never changed it. It's still not that badly chipped though. I mean, it's chipped and it's grown out, but it's not as bad as it would be if it was any other polish. This is like 2 weeks of wear. So it definitely needs to be redone, but it's not that bad. So I am going to wear Twerk Your Tail Feather this week for sure. I'm definitely going to change my polish because this is getting really chipped now. So I'm going to wear this. And I guess that is it. And like I said, this is going to be a quick video and it's a 20-minute long video. So, like I said, I think that's it. I do have like a makeup I want to use up in 2015 video coming. Like I said, my Project Pan video is coming. My Pan That Palette update will be coming up. March favorites will be coming up. And then I also was going to ask your guys' opinion. Damien was sort of in one of my videos. He was in the background. And I was, you know, someone had asked if he would ever be in any future videos, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like, I just worry about safety, obviously, his safety and stuff, because you can't, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with any of my subscribers, but I wouldn't want some random guy to come across it and kidnap my kid. Like, that would be really, that'd be completely awful. But I'm going to talk to his dad, and if, you know, everything's kind of okay, I'm thinking about doing my son does my makeup video. I'm a little nervous about it, but I think it'd be a lot of fun for both of us, just because he is obviously intrigued by what all this stuff is. So I think it'd be really fun, and if his dad says it's okay, I think we'll do that. So I guess kind of fingers crossed. I'm sure his dad will say it's okay, because with both of us begging, I doubt he'll say no. So anyways, that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.